Here's the craziest thing that happened in your high school. A freshman I didn't recognize approached me one morning in 1999. It was my senior year, and I was on my way to host a kind of music and morning announcements show on our school's version of a radio station. He asked me if I was Matt Jones. I confirmed, and he handed me a piece of paper, then took off. He seemed very nervous. The paper had instructions for teachers at our school, and step-by-step instructions for administering the SALT survey. The SALT survey is a massive 2-decade-long study of high school students in Rhode Island. It tracks the efforts of the school system by tracking the students through periodic multiple-choice surveys. We were among the first to participate. The tests were personal, as I remember. In addition to questions about our study habits were questions about substance addiction, intimacy, depression, family life, etc. Needless to say, the survey was confidential. The people who made the survey sent instructions to teachers to protect the anonymity of every student who participated. But teachers at our school received additional instructions, and I now had a copy of those instructions in my hand. They looked official, right out of the main office, and signed by our principal. It was sinister. The frightened freshman had circled 2 paragraphs with a black magic marker, highlighting what he wanted me to see. Each copy of the survey had a unique code at the top, a number. Our teachers were instructed to casually walk around the room as we took the survey and took note of which students had which numbers. Needless to say, this was a gross violation of the privacy of students. Many of us were taking the survey seriously, and the school's administrators wanted to know what dark secrets we were anonymously sharing. So I made a couple hundred copies. I passed them out all day, small stacks for the best connected students in each grade. I got the word out hard. The next morning, I was planning on addressing the issue during morning announcements, outing our principal for what I considered gross misconduct. Students needed to know that what they'd shared was now administrative knowledge. As the moment of truth approached, I was nervous. I was sitting at the mic with minutes to go before announcements started. There were 4 or 5 other students with me, all with various announcements of their own, such as track and field results, French club, etc. Then the principal came into the studio. "Hey Matt, have you seen this?" she asked, waving one of my photocopies of the secret instructions. She looked pissed. "I heard a rumor that someone is planning on speaking about this during announcements. I need you to make sure that doesn't happen, okay?" Obviously, she'd heard what I was planning. And for some reason, her request worked. I didn't make the announcement. I was 17, what can I say? We already had a contentious relationship, and this wasn't going to help. Parents must have made a ruckus when their kids showed them the evidence of the violation of privacy, because the next day, the principal pulled me from a class and sat me down with a reporter from a local newspaper. They asked me to explain what I knew. I told my side. She then told her side, with some preposterous and lame half-lie to cover herself. In the end, the principal resigned a year later.